Alright, I'm heading out of here. Same place I found the killer serrated point in the last video I put on. The water went down a little bit more, maybe, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 inches. There's a dead shad, it looks like, here, poor old boy. And I came back, I had to work on mowers and mow and do all kinds of stuff, but I came back and I've been here several hours. And I got another serrated point that is as nice, or if not nicer, than the one I found yesterday. I can hardly believe it. It's Crooksville chert. It's got a needle tip and it's serrated. I found other stuff, end scrapers, and found a pentagonal, but it's crappy. Some little bladelets and stuff, but I will put this on at the end of the week. So this is Wednesday. I found all the stuff in this video Wednesday. I appreciate you watching. I'm on a roll. I'm having the best luck this week that I've had all year. These are 2 of the best points that I've found all year. But thanks for subscribing. Thanks for watching. Good luck hunting. Later on. I'm back. It's Wednesday. There's a flake of flint there. It's a river pebble piece. But I got this. I already picked this piece up, but I got a point in here too. This is a broken one. Nice material. It's kind of shitty, but it's alright. Let me get this in my pocket and we'll show you the point here in just a second. I got another broken piece in my pocket I found a minute ago. Wasn't nice enough to film. Let's see if I can find it here real quick. Yeah, right here. It's Crooksville chert, and it's a tip off something. You can see it's got a cool, like, leached out fossil in it there. And it's a fossil shell. But that would have been kind of alright. But this looks like a pentagonal to me right here, is what we're looking at. You wash this off. Yeah, it's alright. Looks whole. It's not the greatest point, but I'll take it. I'm back around the same area where I found that killer serrated point. And it's, well, I guess the year's sharpened off on it. It's pretty nice. Let's wash it off here more. Yeah, it's not a bad point. It's a pentagonal. You can see it there on the tip, how it's sharpened in. It just doesn't really have the pentagonal shape, but it does somewhat. Alright, I'll get back if I find anything else. This is decent. Later. Alright, I'm back again. Got something right here. Looks like a little blade or a preform. Yep, that's what it is. It looks decent. Yeah, it's a pretty decent one. It's a preform for a little point, I would guess. Heck, it's got a piece of the cortex of the river pebble right there at the tip. It's kind of a nice one. Better than usual. Most of these are crude. But that's not bad. Well, I'll get back if I find anything else later. Alright, I'm back. I'm still at it. I've been at it for hours. I haven't found a point for a long time or anything. I've been walking now and looking. Didn't find anything, but I finally got something here. I already picked it up, but it's an early archaic bladelet and it's got use wear on it. Or use on the edge there, you can see it. But that's decent. It's a nice tool. I keep all this kind of stuff. You can see where it's been used here on the edge, and it's razor sharp. It's a pretty cool little piece. But well, I don't even know what to say, because I'm on a tear. I'm right in where I found that real nice one the other day, and there's just a little bit of stuff left and I'm scraping it off. I haven't even got this screen down. There's a flake of flint, but there's a Crooksville serrated point in here with a needle tip. I don't know if you can see it, but I'll get down to where it's at. And hell, there could be another one in here. I don't know if there's a, well, look up here, there's a flake sticking out right there. Look at this, folks. Oh man, I'm hitting effing jackpot. This is just top of the line for me. Doesn't get any better. Look at this point. Holy shit. Orange spots all over it. The Crooksville is kind of a brown color when they first start napping it, and after it patinates, it gets these orange spots on it. You can read about it in a Robert Converse Ohio Flint Types, the hardcover. But look at the oblique parallel chipping to a medial ridge. In the needle tip, you'll never see another point with a tip sharper than this. Ever. Man, I wasn't even going to come today again. Got all my work done. Had to mow, work on tractors, and it's getting towards the end of the day, and I got this. I haven't been finding much. Got another point, but it's crappy. This is not crappy. Wow. This is just gonna have to be a video by itself right here again. Because wow, this is as nice as the one yesterday. Look at this, baby. I'm gonna look around and hear more, because there might be more of these and I gotta get them. Later. Man, I'm telling you what, I'm blessed today. I just stopped back in here where I found that serrated point yesterday, and I got another artifact. It's the next screen after I found that killer Crooksville serrated point. And you can see this right here. It's a classic shape of an end scraper. And by God it is. And this is a nice one, another end scraper. I've been tearing it up on these. Man, I'm finding good stuff. You can see the fire pit. All this burnt rock. And there's flint all through it. But what I'm in is there's clay here, and there's not much on the clay, but I found a dip in the clay with a little old root ball in it, and it was holding all kinds of stuff, and it's just a small area, and I'm just picking at it, and it's loaded. And these are the kind of places I look for. But look at that beautiful wind scraper. A beauty. I'm doing awesome again. Later. Alright, I'm back home. I'm pretty beat, but I saved a lot of the flakes off this site, and it's an early archaic site, and there's no flint ridge. There's every once in a while there's a nice piece of translucent river pebble, but most of the stuff's black and tan and gray on these sites. And I got, you know, this little base of something here. It's probably a preform. Here's a piece of Crooksville. It's tip off something, probably a preform. Got this real nice little wind scraper. Uniface on the backside. They're common on this site. Got something that looks like maybe a pentagonal. It's some kind of archaic point. A little preform. There's the rest of the flint and the beauty again today. Look at this. It's definitely a good one. It's a beauty. It's as nice as the one yesterday. Look at that needle tip. It's Crooksville chert. It's got orange on it. I don't know if you can see it in here in the house, but it's just textbook Crooksville. You could lay it in Robert Converse's hardcover with the color plate right on the Crooksville page. But look at that tip. You'll never see one, and it's oblique parallel chip. The chips come in, do a medial ridge. These are like the points that are in the frame 9,900-year-old serrated point collection that I have on, that I put on a while ago. You need to check that out, because this is what it is. They're Amos corner notches. Look at that. Wow, that's a good piece. With the one I went yesterday, I'm having the best week of the year, because these are hard to come by with the tips intact. And look at that tip. Where you go, another successful day. I'm tearing it up, but I've been looking a lot. You know, this didn't happen just real quick. I was there a long time. So I hope you enjoy. Later. Alright, I'm back. I wanted to show you the point I found yesterday with the point I found today. I found this today, and this pentagonal today, which that stuff's just average. But I found this point, this screamer today with a needle tip, and it was found within 2.5 feet of this one. What happened is there's some reeds that grow on the river, and they have little root balls in them. And what happened is the clay layer was straight across, and then there was a dip in it. A pretty big dip, and it run, I don't know, 2 or 3 feet, and the roots held all this rock and stuff that had fallen out of the bank in this pit. Well, I was scraping it out and sifting it, and all this stuff was in it. I found this end scraper right by this point, and this point was like 2.5 feet from it yesterday. And I'd say it's a cache that's come out of the bank and got hung up in there. There's probably more stuff there, but I've got it pretty much picked over now. I raked through the stuff and looked at it real good today. I might be able to get one in there later at a later time, but I think it's about done. But I'm going to send these to Bennett in Ohio for authentication and get them papered with my name on the certificate and as a cache, because they're definitely made by the same guy. You can see the similarities. I'm going to send them out the first of next week, and I will do a follow-up video on the unboxing of with the paper. These are beauties. There you go. This one's just heavily patented, and this one is too. If you look at the Crooksville plate in Robert Converse's book, after it's more brown, all uniformly brown when it's first cracked open, and after it patinates, after the piece has been worked, it gets these orange spots on it, which is iron oxide, I believe, that's leaching out. It patinates with orange spots, and you can see them on this piece too, but it's been in different soil samples and it's like bleached to point. And this end scraper came right in. It's part of the toolkit. It was probably all up in the bank, and boy, these are beauties. Well, that'll be it for the video today. I hope you enjoy this. Later.